Good morning from Busch Gardens Tampa. That's where we're going to be spending the day today. It took us about an hour and 20 minutes or so to get here from Cabana Bay, so it's a little bit of a drive, and it might as well be on the campus of USF. Okay, South Florida is right across the street from here, so go Bulls. But we are getting ready to get started and see what all Busch Gardens has to offer us. All right, so we are walking around just trying to figure out where to go first and what to do. The park itself isn't supposed to open for another 4 minutes, but we are inside, so I'm guessing they decided to open things up just a little early today. We are headed over here to this green and yellow roller coaster to see what it is all about.
I think it's Scorpion.
You know, we have never been here before, and they didn't have little paper maps at the entrance. So we're just gonna make our way around and use the app when we can. There are, maybe it's Cheetah Hunt based on what it looks like, and we believe that Ty is tall enough for Cheetah Hunt. There are several roller coasters where the minimum height is 52, so, or 54, which is gonna unfortunately cut Ty off from being able to do it, because he is right at 48. So we will just continue to make our way over, and we'll try to just make our way through the park today for you guys.
Yeah, this one's Cheetah Hunt.
On the stuff where we are gonna have to do child swap with Ty, hopefully the one that is not riding will be able to get a good filming angle for you guys so that y'all can kind of see our adventure on the ride itself. And I'll do a better job today if I can to film the rides that we are actually on. I may not be able to take my camera on with us, but I'll try to film it so you can get a good idea. We got some cheetahs here. They are just chilling in the shade. Can't blame them.
Pretty. That proves Cheetah Run is here. That is Cheetah Run is here.
That proves Cheetah Run is here. Is what I said.
Aren't they pretty?
So we have reached Cheetah Hunt, which should be one that Ty can ride. So we're going to go through the quick queue line because we did pre-purchase a quick queue for today to make our wait times a little less long. And we also purchased a locker right over to the side to put our book bag in. And a perk of purchasing a locker here at Busch Gardens as well as SeaWorld, where we will be tomorrow, is you can pay one price to rent lockers all day and just move it as you go from attraction to attraction. We are making our way through the Cheetah Hunt queue, which is right here next to the Sky Ride. Unsure what the Sky Ride is. But with this being Cheetah Hunt, we expect it to be a fast ride. I know it is one of the longest coasters in ride time at the park, 3.5 minutes of a ride, so you definitely get your money's worth. And I think this has multiple launches throughout it as well, which again, being a cheetah, should not be too surprising. Here's the ride vehicle. Shake to look like a cheetah. All right, so we have reached the front of our quick queue line here. All right, so Mom and Ty are gonna ride on this together, and Chad and I will be right in front of them. And you can see on the Cheetah Hunt coaster, the ride system is similar to Hulk, where you've got a bar that comes down over your head, and then you secure the buckle to yourself. There they go. Well, if you're wondering how Cheetah Hunt went, we're back in line for it again. Boys absolutely loved it. Ty absolutely loved it. It did have 3 separate launches throughout. It did have one inversion, not a full loop, but still an inversion. And so Ty took that well. Really enjoyed it. It is a long coaster.
My favorite part was probably the beginning where you just shoot out. And my second favorite was when you just do curves. And that explains why cheetahs are still alive to this day.
So very cool ride. So we're gonna do it one more time. Well, we hopped off Cheetah Hunt and Ty immediately wanted to ride it a third time, but we're gonna move along here and head over further into the Egypt area. But Jess came up with the idea that we should probably see about getting Ty a cheetah shirt since he loves Cheetah Hunt so much. So don't know if they've got any ride specific merchandise for Cheetah Hunt, but we'll find out. Just walking through the gift shop. Not seeing anything Cheetah Hunt specific. So we may have to check out elsewhere.
Yeah.
All right, we have made it to Egypt. As you can see, we've got Serpent Snacks here on the left side. It is not open yet. And Cobra's Crypt, which I'm guessing might be a shop of some sort. It is closed right now, but right next to that is Cobra's Curse. We're gonna throw our book bag in a locker, and then we're gonna a glimpse of the Cobra's Curse facade out here in front. A little wayfinding, because we actually passed this ride so we could get to the lockers and the bathrooms first. But Cheetah Hunt is back that way to our left. So far, Busch Gardens, I am absolutely loving your theming. First on Cheetah Hunt, but Cobra's Curse is fantastic as well. Fits the Egypt theme perfectly. Here's a little bit of the track. As you can see, the teal color. Got hieroglyphics on the signs. Oh, here's the ride vehicle. So you can see it's not a big ride vehicle by any means. 2 cars, 4 rows. From what I've seen of this coaster, it's going to be a little different than anything that we've ridden before. So looking forward to it. We're about to be up at the front of the line. Thank you, Quick Queue. There's some more hieroglyphs. And here we are. Right, behind this wall is Montu, but Montu is closed right now, so we may have to check back with it later in the day. But I wanted to show you guys a little more of Cobra's Curse over here that we just got off of. It was a little different. There is some backwards ride time that it turns you around, and it does, your cart does move. You will ride sideways, backwards, forwards. It does spin you, but I wanted to show y'all the lift. You can see the Cobra itself right there, but the ride itself actually starts with a direct vertical lift. An elevator takes the car up to where you are face to face with the Cobra to start with. So I wanted to come over here so you guys could see a cart going up and then starting. Okay, go get Ty, Chad.
Where is it?
So there goes the lift. Then it'll attach and you'll see them. Off they go. So very, very different from your normal coaster. Everybody liked it, but they definitely liked Cheetah Hunt better.
Yeah,
so
I
we're gonna make our way to another part of the park now.
I don't really feel like it was safe because of how shaky the car was. It was really shaky at the beginning.
Ty, what did you think of Cobra's Curse? Come here. People can't.
It's probably the best one I ever had.
Oh, it's gonna.
I say half it's tied with Cheetah.
Okay, it's gonna be hard to beat Cheetah Hunt for Ty then, if he thought that it was right up there with his favorite coaster. Making our way through Africa and just right along the walking trail here. Got some zebras, some wildebeests. There's a giraffe. You can make it out between the bushes. We've reached the lion enclosure. You can see the big cat sleeping. Then there's a female up there. She is very hard to see, but she's laying down too. Kind of. Make her out right there. This guy's sleeping in the shade, right out in the open. Right next to the lions are some hyenas. One went over here behind these rocks, so he's hard to see, but you can see that one. He's out eating some grass. We've reached the animal care center here at Busch Gardens, and just to the right of the animal care center, you can make out some elephants. This is the elephant habitat or the elephant display. As you can tell, we're still in the Africa section of the park. Oh, but he's munching. He's getting him some lunch, which is something that I would like to do. I'm getting pretty hungry. I haven't eaten anything today. Unlock the wonders of nature. We go through a secret tunnel here into a next portion of the park, which is simply named Pantopia. I believe Pantopia is to be themed after Asia. So we are going from Africa over into Asia. And the first ride that we're coming to is Falcons Fury. And Falcons Fury, for those of you back home, is very similar to Acrophobia at our Six Flags, with the only difference being it tilts you more. So we'll see if we're gonna ride this or not. Jess definitely won't. Ty is not tall enough, so it's really up to Chad. So, and Chad doesn't sound like he wants to ride it either, so we may not be getting on Falcons Fury today.
I might do it later.
So, looks like we will just continue to walk. Busch Garden bird trying to steal our Chick-Fil-A. We're sitting here waiting on some Busch Garden Chick-Fil-A food here, using our all-day dining, which is awesome. We can eat once every hour to an hour and a half. And we did end up getting souvenir cups for the day. We got 2 of them so that we can get free all-day refills on that. All right, we are walking over to the Congo area. We finished eating our Chick-fil-A, and we are gonna ride the river rapids while we're over here, because we can all go on it. Ty is tall enough. And then I think Chad and I are gonna check out Kumba, which is the coaster that is over here that Ty is not tall enough for. So we may do a little child swap. We'll see. We're gonna come over here and get a locker, and then we will go on the river rapids. We are currently in line for the river rapids. You can see ride vehicle looks just like Thunder River back home at Six Flags, or Popeye's Bilge Rat barges over at Islands of Adventure for Universal.
Well, I hate Bilge Rat.
Hopefully we won't be getting as soaked as we do on Bilge Rat. Maybe it'll be more like Thunder Falls, Thunder River back at home. We will find out soon. All right, we are headed over to Kumba now. Just got everything out of the lockers.
We didn't get that wet.
No, it was very much like Thunder River more than Bilge Rat Barge, in that there were lucky seats, and we typically think we had them. We didn't. We had folks get soaked that rode it with us, but all of us got off fairly dry still. So can't complain too bad. I mean, we got a little bit wet, which was nice to cool off with. And now we're gonna head over here to Kumba, which Ty isn't tall enough for, so we're gonna see how we're gonna ride without him. If Mom's gonna ride, we'll do child swap. We'll see. All right, so Chad and I are going first. Mom and Ty will wait. Hopefully she will film for us so that y'all can see what the ride looks like while we are on it. So we will find out. We'll wait our turn and we'll see how this goes.
So Zach and Chad are on this one. I saw him get on there in the very back. Chad's wearing a neon orange shirt.
If you ever wondered to yourself, what would the Hulk coaster be like without music and rougher?
This is Hulk with no music and rougher.
Then Kumba is your answer. We sat in the very last row, and it is very, very similar to Hulk, but you don't have that nice, cool mist glow in your face, so you may brown out. Because I definitely did. I always do on Hulk. I did on the first loop here. And then it beats you up, man. It's got a few more corkscrews than Hulk does. So we'll see if Jess wants to ride it. She does love Hulk. Huge thanks to Jess for that great on-ride footage that she got of Chad and I. When she heard how it was and saw how it was, yeah, she decided she didn't care to ride it either. So we are actually backtracking a little bit because we missed Scorpion, and Scorpion's one of the coasters that Ty can actually do. So we're gonna walk back a little bit the way we came so that we can find Scorpion and ride Scorpion, and then we are going to move further on into the park. So we made our way back over here to Scorpion, which is in Pantopia. Somehow we just missed it. It is giving off, just by looking at it, it is giving off major Blue Hawk Ninja vibes to me. Maybe I'm way wrong, but we'll find out. Ty is tall enough for this one, so all four of us are gonna hop on. We'll let you know what we think. I am digging the treehouse type theming here of Scorpion as far as the queue is concerned. It is a very long, winding queue.
Assumes no responsibilities for loss or damage.
So looks like we may be waiting a while here in the quick queue. We are about to get on the Scorpion, but I wanted to show you guys the car vehicles for it itself here when you get a second. That way you can see the system here, just the last car, nothing over the head. All right, so we are off Scorpion. We did have to wait a little while. What are our reviews of Scorpion?
Injuring in my head. It's wide, and a lot of people like it. They never want to wait.
Mom?
Yes.
Yeah, Scorpion stung. Let's just say that.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. It did say it's
Too many round circles at the end.
Yeah.
It say it spins the sting of its poison.
Yeah, they did warn you. That's for sure. All right. Let's see what we can get into now. All right, we have reached Tigress, which is a posted 40-minute wait. Ty is not tall enough for this one. So we'll see how we're gonna divvy this up to ride. All right, so Chad and I are testing Tigress out first again. Jess is going to watch. Maybe she'll get some video of us on the ride, and then she'll decide whether or not she wants to hop back on here with Chad again. So we'll see. Hopefully this is a little more smooth than that last one we rode. You can see tiger theming on the safety instructions and the line entrances. The coaster itself, bright orange. Okay, we've made it up to the front of the queue now. Chad and I are going to be in the front row here on Tigress.
Kind of nervy.
This has an overhead comfort collar. So the restraint is very similar to that of Cheetah Hunt this morning. The ride goes forward, then shoots you backwards, and then shoots you back forward again. So hopefully Jess will be able to get another good video from the outside of the ride to show you guys. There she goes. I'll let it come back so you can see it come back. There it goes. And then it'll come back forward again. There it goes again. All right, reaction time for Tigress. Chad did not like it. He's a roller coaster enthusiast, but he makes you come out of your seat when after one of the launches and you get up and you get vertical, and so you're hanging out of your seat, and he did not enjoy that at all. It was okay. It does have a that backwards portion, and those usually get to me, mess with my head, but this one went straight back instead of curving, so it wasn't that bad. But we're not going to be riding it again. Just doesn't want to ride it again, and Chad wouldn't ride it again since he didn't enjoy that very much. So we're going to keep walking and see what we can find next. All right, so we stopped for a snack. Got some Dippin' Dots. Chad got some Nestle Crunch ice cream. One of the drawbacks to the Dine All Day that we've got is it doesn't work at any of the snack carts. So all you can really dine all day on are the restaurants. You really get one entree, a side, and a drink every hour to an hour and a half. But if you're not wanting a big meal, then it doesn't really make much sense. All you can get at the snack carts with the Dine All Day is a bottle of water or like a fountain drink, and that's it. So you can't get any snacks or anything like that you may actually want to use it on. So just a quick side note for those of you that may be thinking about it, I'm assuming that will apply the same tomorrow when we're at SeaWorld and we've got the Dine All Day as well.
And coming up on the right hand side is our Watusi cow, also known as the Serengeti Longhorn. The Watusi cow is actually a sacred animal of the Watusi tribe, as it was actually never used for its meat. It was only used for its milk. It was also thought the more Watusi cow your tribe had, the richer your tribe was. So that's how money works nowadays. You would see Busch Gardens is very poor because they only have the one. And now you guys look over the left hand side and see our white rhinos. White rhinos can weigh up to 6,000 pounds. They have very poor eyesight, but they have incredible hearing. They can run up to speeds of 35 miles per hour, which makes them illegal in a school zone. And coming up on the left-hand side, it comes to our black rhino. Black rhinos do like to be isolated, so that's why she is on her own little island. Black rhinos get the name black rhino because they like to roll around in the mud and give them an all-black coat. But ours likes to roll around in the orange, so I like to call it the orange rhino. So I guess we can say orange is the new black. Our orange rhino's name is Jody, and she's actually originally born from Detroit.
So we were just on the Serengeti Express. Now we are back off and over near the area of Egypt again because we're going to go back and ride Cheetah Hunt some more. And we found the penguins. We love the penguins.
I want to slide down.
They are showing off. Having some fun.
So it doesn't just have to be about the meat. One of Nate's favorite things is chicken broth. So this is just some chicken broth that we heat up to about a coffee hot temperature. And if you put chicken broth in a squirt bottle with a straw, cheetahs absolutely love drinking out of straw. So one fact is you didn't know that cheetahs kind of like us, like drinking out of straw. So that's what funny thing about cheetahs. But yeah, we can also offer her tactile or touch reinforcement. Squat down therapy called Relate. Giving her a rub down. One of the many ways that we can let Nate know she did a great job for coming out here and running. But I definitely want to emphasize to you all that cheetahs do not make good pets. So that's a big problem for them out in Africa. They're being taken out of Africa and put into the pet trade. And just to give you an idea, a cheetah in that pet trade, average lifespan is about 1 year of age. And Nate here is almost 12 years old. So they can live into their mid to late teens at a place like Busch Gardens. Lots of resources going to taking care of these guys that I don't have at home. So we want you leaving today with more personal connection to the cheetahs, but hopefully not wanting to take one home as a pet. So what do you think? Pretty cool?
Yeah.
Excellent. Does anyone have any questions about cheetahs or training? Where's Harry's bathroom?
He was saying that for the cheetahs, when they do what they're supposed to, they use positive reinforcement techniques, which is psychology related. We talk about that in class. So they reward the cheetah for doing a good job. If they don't do what they're expected of, they do not use any punishment or negative reinforcers to change their environment or anything like that. So only positive reinforcement.
Sorry, one more time. The coaster.
We have done just about everything at the park that the boys wanted to ride today. So they do have a Sesame Street themed area, but they did not want to go over there. They didn't care to see what that had to offer. So we are back where we started the day at Cheetah Hunt. Seems like this was everybody's favorite ride, so be 2 days in a row where somebody's favorite ride was the first thing we did. So I think we may be ending our day over here. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so Cheetah Hunt was awesome one last time, and then we walked over to the front of the park because we did want to show you guys Iron Guazi, which is Busch Gardens' brand new ride. It opens up on March 11th, but as you can see, season pass holders and folks that were able to buy special passes are able to ride it already. They are already sold out till March. Don't know if you heard Chad say that or not, but we weren't able to get passes to ride. But it is currently the world's largest hybrid coaster. The coaster company that created Iron Guazi is RMC, Rocky Mountain Coasters, and if the coaster looks familiar, it's because the same company, the RMC, created the Twisted Cyclone at Six Flags. So same idea here. They repurposed a coaster here that used to just be Guazi, and now it is Iron Guazi. And it is a big hit from folks that have already ridden it. And that's all she wrote for us at Busch Gardens. Unfortunately, we had planned on going to the gift shop area for Iron Guazi this whole trip because we knew some of the merchandise they had, and we were gonna let Chad get a Squishmallow that was made for Iron Guazi, and I had planned on getting at least a shirt for myself. But they even had the gift shop area for Iron Guazi blocked off, and it was for pass holders only. So that was a huge disappointment. So maybe we'll be able to hop online once Guazi's officially open and be able to order that stuff. Because right now we had an absolutely fun, incredible day at the park. Tons of enjoyable rides, but leaving on kind of a sad note with that, unfortunately. We're back at Disney Springs for dinner tonight, and unfortunately, my garage was full. So yuck, 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 yuck. But I guess it is okay. for second best behind line. Ooh, we're having a horn party in here. All right, so we are here in the marketplace area of Disney Springs, and we decided to come over and check out the food trucks. That wasn't originally our intention for dinner tonight, but we found this awesome Four Rivers Cantina food truck, and so we are gonna have a little bit of Mexican. So once it's ready, I'll show you guys what we got. All right, so I got the mulita, which has barbacoa beef on it, jalapenos, which I added. Then it also has, you can see the tortilla and just smothered with cheese in there. The boys are sharing a cheese quesadilla.
And I made a cheese ball.
And then Jess got this taco cone with chicken tinga. There's guacamole, cilantro, sour cream. Looks like pico de gallo, but looks absolutely incredible. So hopefully it tastes just as good. All right, so after dinner, we made the walk to the other side of Disney Springs for dessert. We went and got some Dole Whip. So Chad's having the regular pineapple Dole Whip. Ty's got vanilla with sprinkles. And then Jess and I both got the pineapple Dole Whip float. So this is our after dinner dessert. And we are back at Cabana Bay. I did not film much at Disney Springs because it was really loud there tonight. They had a live band playing in honor of Black History Month. And there was just a huge crowd of people. It was very packed tonight. Every place we went into just jam-packed with folks. So didn't really feel comfortable doing a lot of filming and trying to help keep up with the boys. So that's why I only filmed when we were stationary and we were eating our dinner and our dessert. We did do a little bit more shopping. We went back to Disney style so I could get the Darkwing Duck shirt that I saw on Saturday, as well as a nameplate for my desk at school that says "There's a great big beautiful tomorrow." I could not pass that up. And we went back into the Marketplace Co-op to the Disney Vault collection because Jess saw a sweatshirt there that she really liked on Saturday. So we went back there so she could get that. Then we came back here. So we are going through the process right now of getting everybody wound down and ready for bed so that we can get up and have a whole nother day at SeaWorld tomorrow. Yet another park that we've never been to before. So we're really looking forward to it. It's owned by the same group that owns Busch Gardens. So we kind of have a feeling for what it'll be like. But we are really excited. We're going to get to ride the new Icebreaker roller coaster that just opened up this past weekend. So while we may have missed out on Iron Guazi today at Busch Gardens, we won't miss out on Icebreaker tomorrow at SeaWorld. So can't wait to see you guys in the morning and share another day with y'all on this incredible trip that we're having so far. So all in all, absolutely fantastic day today. Everybody had a blast. Cheetah Hunt was awesome, probably at the top of everybody's list. So now we're off to bed. We'll see you guys in the morning. What's your why?